I used to be a big Kingdom Hearts fan back in the day. I remember the days I would rush to my house after a class to play it. My favorite being Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. However, 4 years ago, my grandfather with Alzheimer's flushed my copy down the toilet. I was upset. I was angry, but I was mostly just upset. One day I decided to go to GameStop to buy some games, and while I was browsing through the catalog, I was a game cover that was not the same as others. The game, in fact, did not have a cover at all. It was just a blank piece of paper with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories written on it with black marker. I was happy I finally found a copy of the game. After all these years of looking for it, not managing to find a copy of it, I couldn't let this go. So I picked the game up and went to the cashier to pay with cash. The cashier looked at the game, then back at me, then back at the game, and said, "Fuck you, Nick." "Oh, I can't. You really don't want that, mate." I didn't mind. He was probably just a hater of Kingdom Hearts, fuck him, and decided to bully the fans of said series and try to make it sell less copies. I paid my $10 and went on home. While I was going home, I saw my good friend Cameron. He bumped into me and saying, "Out of the way, loser." I was shocked, as Cameron would never say things like this. In fact, he was a major wuss. He would always get bullied and have his wallet stolen. I figured that Kingdom Hearts 3 must have made him mad and I should leave him alone. After I came home, I took off my shoes so my house wouldn't be dirty when I walked to my room. After that, I went into my room. I pressed the button that opens the disc tray on my brand new gaming PC and it opened. I inserted the disc and the tray closed. I mounted the game using daemon tools and saw there was an ISO file named Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.exe. I thought it was just a glitch, that I must have gotten the Japanese version since I didn't have that language pack installed and the name must have been bugged out and replaced it with random letters and numbers. I opened up the emulator and clicked on the button that said play. This game was my favorite because it did not have Kairi, the annoying bitch who always chases after Sora with her slutty little dress and annoying high-pitched voice. Fuck, I hate her. This is one of the main reasons I love this game, because it did not have that many Kairi moments. The game started with Sora, Donald, and Goofy running after Pluto, Mickey's dog, through the grassy fields. Everything was normal until they made their way to Castle of Oblivion. When Sora and his friends entered the castle, instead of Marluxia, it was King Mickey. He had swollen arms and eyes that looked like it belonged to a real mouse. His fur was also so real that it felt like if I reached towards the screen, I could actually touch it and feel his fur. He looked at Sora and said this: "Xehanort is a god, and he knows it!" He then charged at Sora, and the screen went black for exactly 3 seconds. Before showing Sora, it showed Sora walking and then running into a black void. Then it cut to Sora fighting the Organization 13 members. He was killing them one by one. Then I noticed something. None of this happened in the game, so what the hell was going on? I thought that this copy of the game must have been hacked by some sadistic person. Probably the cashier who hated Kingdom Hearts. As I was playing, I saw Sora kill more and more of the members of the organization, and their screams seemed so real, I started to tear up and cry. When the fight was over, I saw Sora look toward the door, and there stood Riku. Riku said, "You're killing them, and now you're gonna kill me. Oh my god." But before he could finish, Sora charged at him and killed him with one blow. Riku clenched his chest and fell to the ground, disappearing instantly. Sora then turned towards the screen. My god, his face was horrible. There was blood coming out of his ears and his skin was ripped off, and he was making a face he made when he lost during the tournaments at the Coliseum. Sora looked at me and said, "Clutch of Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories.avi." He then charged at the screen, and the screen went black. Then the computer shut itself off and I couldn't get it working again. After taking my PC to Geek Squad, copyright, I came home and saw that my door was open. I immediately rushed in, getting ready to fight whoever decided to invade my inner sanctum. When I got into my room, I couldn't believe what just happened. I'd seen. It was a Sephiroth plushie on top of my dead parents. Oh no!